Hello, good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank this opportunity, and it's be a pleasure and privilege to apply for this post. So, without any I'm just going to introduce. My name is Musafir Seidu, and I'm just 29 years old. My marital status is I am married, and I'm just belong to Calicut place. It's in the Kozhikode district and belong to Kerala state in India. My father's name is P. Sedu Aji. Unfortunately, he no more alive in the world. Before few years ago, he was passed away from us in an accident in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. My mother's name is Rosie. I have two brothers and one sister. And I'm just done about tell you my education qualification. I just completed my SSLC secondary school leaving certificate in GVSS Balusheri. After completing my SSLC, I took in plus 1 plus 2 and I completed my higher secondary plus 2 in specialized. I took the subject commerce and passed out from NHSS Wagayat. So that's the primary education I just then I could decided to have to the graduation. So I took the subject BA English and I completed in MG University. So along my graduation, I also done in Master in Business Administration, specialized in Human Resource Department in Pune University. And I'm just trying to tell you about my technical experience and qualification. The technical I am just very familiar and experienced in Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint and Tally. The languages I know to speak, read, write. First is my mother tongue Malayalam, the global language English, our national language Hindi, Arabic, Malayalam, and I can speak Urdu and Tamil. Now I'm just turned to my work experience, the major thing. I have several work experience. The major reason behind for that during the time was a study, I get an opportunity to work in part time also. I started my career as a easy job consulting center in Calicut as a office reception staff. So what are the qualities required for an office reception staff? It should be have keep its own punctuality to the section and maintain good relationship to colleagues and staff, and he is the face of the company section, and you all have us keep patients into the set and attending the call and welcome the during the time you are just attending the call by voice note. Be very professional, and the rules and responsibility I took there, that's the rules and responsibility I done over there. There are plenty of candidates around the Indian. They just make their registration their name. They just plenty of candidates. This unjobless guy. They're looking for a job, so they just register their name in Naukri.com. So even during the time when they're just making the registration, each one of no have the separate qualification. Some more have just completed in the MBA, other ones in medical, and other was in nursing or engineering or in some primary education. So at the time, we are my duty as to find out which is the right candidate for applying for this post. So at that time moment that we just look in the home job side, we will just find plenty of job vacancies. At the same time, we'll find out the Naukri's registration candidate for looking for the spot. So once you get the details from that, make a phone call to them and try to tell them there is all looking for opportunity. They are just looking for the candidates who are experienced and who are this kind of education, and they just come to this kind of background and looking. And also there should be terms and condition also. It's terms and condition for the candidate who apply. Maybe should be age and their experience, their knowledgeable and their education, their background and all through. So you make sure all should be clear and perfect and call to them and arrange for them to conducting the interview. The second duty I was done that receiving the mail from different consulting centers. So we have associated with the different consulting centers. So once we just received all the mail from authority, my duty have to clear that one and report my HR manager. And after reporting them, he just makes sure what are the steps to do into next. So that's the starting of my easy job consulting of a receptionist staff. Then I got an opportunity to work as a front office manager in Vasco da Gama Beach Resort, Kapad, Kerala, India. So the qualities of a front office reception manager record, it should be a leadership quality and support and guidance, well communication skill record, and good looking and grooming, and flexible to work anytime, and so helping mentality and service provided, a good decision maker. These are the quality just recorded, and you also knowledge about the trends. The rules are done that because the customer's point of view, they're booking their rooms or villa in Vasco da Gama resort. The rooms to be started by one villa 4,990 include the GST tax. Other package available should be a big village. The village should be started the amount from 8,000 onwards including the GST tax. So when sure during the time they just book in their email or telephone, or they have the online site like Agoda. So you always be careful about all this, and for when the time this booking, make sure which page you get in, whether they're making their payment through by online or direct. And the next thing, when the booking came, we have to welcome the guest very well, keep good smiling and show some respect, and everything should be up to done by direct. Eye contact also be required. So, and some of the guests want to be make sure how to see the room. So just call the bellboy and take it to them and just show in the entire room. And even as a complimentary, we provide for them there's a breakfast and also gym facility available. So that's also we have to ensure that which customers need, that some of them need non-veg or some of them can veg, because most of the customer who 60% be non-veg, and 20% of customers they should be looking 20 should be eating for veg items. The other one, we have to know about the software, especially the software like Opera, Easy, and Opera software, international software. The software are using for the smooth running for the business. We get the complete details and should be the proper way. So what are things included in software that check-in, check-out, night report, miscellaneous report, total sale, and details of staffs and who is the ID of the staff. So if it should be more than 32 or 22 rooms available, each floor should be showing that. So check-in, check-out, and reservation all through by done in the software. So that was I done in Vasco da Gama Beach Resort, Kappa. Then next, I just working as a customer care representative in Idea Cellular Limited in Aditya Birla Group. So first of all, I'd like to say that quality is required. That we should be a well communication skill, verbal communication skill, also written, flexible to work to customers, and you should be a good decision maker and have a quick learner, and always keep his expressions and calm, and he's dealing with the customer only the private, the professional, and talk to them by professionally, and tolerance, sympathy, mercy, all be required. The rules and responsibility I done over there. That's the first we have to done by we have the Crystal prepaid software. That's Aditya Birla Group. If you're the postpaid or prepaid customers, definitely we need that none other than the software. All the things we can done on the software. So if you wanted to anything doing the software, that's a compulsory fact. So once first starting by ICF. ICM is if the customer who came for any kind of inquiry, whether it should be SIM taken or SIM related exchange, postpaid, prepaid connection, or I want to move to my postpaid to prepaid, or network issue, or to pay the payment by through Idea Money, or looking for a new group connection, or they just want to disconnecting, or otherwise they have to normal recharge. Whatever the enquiries, they just come to direct. Make once they just come, if they have their Idea official number they have in their hand, there is one confirmation goes to for them, because he visit our the front office, the postpaid or prepaid any showroom. I'm just working as a postpaid and my Idea Cellular Limited postpaid showrooms. So once they are in thing, so make sure everything be clear and perfect. That's why the software required. So after that there is a one confirmation message going to the customer. So they have to type whether it should be yes or no. Maybe they're just showing that you just interacted with this customer service person. If you are happy, you should be side to right. If you're not happy, just type N. So definitely they need the response and feedback to customer. You have to say to customer, not try to say that you have to put right. Whatever your feedback at as much my communication with you, my service with you, you dealing with me, I dealing with you. If you want the response or a reply, you have to tend to them. Just that's thing. The second thing is I done from SIM exchange. Suppose the customer maybe block their SIM, unfortunately getting damaged, or otherwise they just losing their SIM some of place. So first they have to, when they just have to come, we have to check their number properly in crystal. Once we get the result, ask them what is your name, what was your address, and what is your mobile number, every details. One you just clear the same person, just ask it to them how to just give an original ID proof and with the copy, right? That's a necessary factor, the original ID proof and with the copy. And there is one form that customer have to fill up. We have to take the signature from that customer proof and also to sign there. So when we all that done, you have to done that in the task. So account, SIM related or SIM exchange are to done. So once we just submit that one, the old SIM that he used, and that's it will be blocked within 5 minutes. When you submitted that one on your Crystal software, it should be blocked. After a few minutes, you put the new SIM inside your mobile. There is confirmation, get your message, and you type to A, then the SIM should be working the normal way, right? But the contacts, or if you save that, you're not getting possible, not getting to the SIM. So that's the other thing I was done it there. And the next thing that customers want to are postpaid to prepaid. So more that's only possible in my Idea showroom. So he have already that postpaid. As postpaid means, yeah, he's just completely you can use within 1 month. After that he have to make the prepaid means if you required from our service, you have to reach paid and reach it. Other one, it's you can usually like a month basis, and after that you have to make payment your own self, right? So once you have to, when you take the postpaid connection, there is a minimum 3 months required for the sustain. It's not possible you have to use 1 month and it's the same number. If you want to just move to prepaid, it's not possible. Before you taking that connection from Idea Cellular Limited as a postpaid connection, there is lot of formula. Let me remind you. One, it's the ID proof and everything, sure, clear, and the package, which package you actually the cellular customer service person have to make sure which plan it's taken and tell the details about the plan. In this, especially 199 I plan, 199 just you get it in unlimited code, in monthly basis 3 GB data and 100 XMS. These are the package included. If you overcome, that should be extra charge. And bill date should be 50th date of month, and it should be ended 13th, right? So every information be clear. There should be no need misunderstanding between the customer. So then the next step, that is there should be a background checking from whether this, if you take any person, he have to at least to be capable how to make the payment, because this is postpaid, right? So if he doesn't have, not any person doesn't have any bank account, he doesn't have house, not any vehicle, and just not getting any proper, he have not a normal person, but he not getting the way do not getting the details about getting job, right? He have no wages to make the payment for it, for its connection, and even doesn't have any money for carrying himself also, and doesn't have no family. He was an orthodox one, and what we said about it's one word, right? What was something like that. So there should be a background checking for that. One should background clear. So if you want to postpaid to move to prepaid, have to wait 3 months, Once you read it, you have to take the same procedure. The ID proof required, its alternate number is you have to direct to come to office, and there is one form you have to make sign, and also I have to tell before 3 months there is 3 days record. So during the time you not connected to not connected to any data or not uses any phone. And there is one more call you will get from the Idea Cellular main office how to reply what was the reason all this one. Okay, so once all this completed, we will secure. That's postpaid to prepaid. And other one test was the customer point of view. So they want to make the payment by Idea Money. So my duty was also be make the payment through by Idea Money. Idea Money is just a one separated system. That system you have to, using the system you can make your payment. That's online system, not only for prepaid, postpaid payment, your DTH recharge if you want to recharge others. That's a big small kind of a software platform that was essential for the customers who are more majorly just depending on online or online system. Other customer, rest of the customer manager could make the direct payment for everything, right? So Idea Money, so I have to know how to the customer, if there is a site, how to do to make the payment. And next one, EKYC. The word is, I think you are all similar for that one. EKYC, that's using your Aadhaar card number, so 12-digit number. Using the number, you can just activate your SIM, right? That's a new technology. This technology is very good for all, in my opinion, because especially this kind of technology, the rest of the other form, the rest of the paperwork should be not less. So there is one more thing. If you don't know more paperwork, that's good for our nature. So EKYC, that person direct to how to come, and he have to bring his Aadhaar card number, or maybe he have know the 12-digit number. So when we getting that, he have to choose which mobile number. That should be a very kind of that we offer to the customers different numbers. So we have to choose one from there, right? So once he will choose that one, we have to the tab or we have the mobile phone. So there is a person how to ID usage and put the agent finger first. It belongs to customer service reference or cyber communication channel partner, anyone. So once you done that, just offer to them to just hand over that tab to them to make their thumb how to say. Once the thumb should be clear, its Aadhaar number detail in showing there, right? Once it clear, just have the number details and alternate number also required for fill that. Within 5 minutes, the term should be added. No need paper, no need photograph, no need any direct should be done. It's only for the case for prepaid, right? EKYC, Idea Money, that should be Idea Money, EKYC, and SIM exchange. These all the work I done for that. So after my just work experience, I also get an overseer work experience started. It's none other than a customer service in Ansar Gallery, state of Qatar. So I will talk about that one later from Ansar Gallery. So I hope you are half of my interview as introduction is completed. The rest of the remaining, I hopefully we just enjoyed. And once again, thank you so much for this opportunity.